Honestly, man, it's not great. Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all the ages. Welcome back to Rapid Racing League, the Aus Div 4 division. We're here for round number 4 for the Imloa Grand Prix, and I am very, very loud. It's just me, Swayze. It's just me. Unfortunately, once again, no Jishway. Jishway has abandoned ship for the first 4 rounds. Well, yeah. Yep, it is raining in qualifying, as you can see. Absolute banter this has been. Yes, did you go? I don't know for Rapid. I think so. It's full wets, by the way. So that's interesting. Maybe we might see some inters come towards the end. But I'm not sure with crossplay and Rapid. I do... Yeah. I'm not sure. This is like just like... Yeah, exactly. Oh, dear. Oh well, you're stuck with me here, lads. Don't know, guys. Gonna be the first one out on track, and I went. There we go. So, as you can see, there is the driver standings. Kano Piastri out ahead after the first 3 rounds, and well, yeah, if people can actually show up, that'll be sweet. That'll be sweet. As you can see in the constructors, well, you may as well call it now. Ferrari probably are constructors champions after 3 rounds. Oh, man. Man, oh man, oh man. Alright, well there we go. We are back onto the stream. So it is the first sprint race weekend for Rapid this week, so all 4 divisions will be sprint weekends. I'm not sure about the Euro side, because I have not seen the calendar, which I should probably look at next time I do Div 4. But, you know, it is what it is. But yes, on the Australian side at least anyway, it'll all be the sprint weekend. So we've got short quality sprint race, which is 11 laps, and then we've got the feature race, which is 32 laps. So we have I believe it's that. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Head to our Discord, and I'm sure one of the other admins can help you out with your questionnaire. Oh, well, don't know, guys. Gonna be the first one to set that purple first sector. Obviously, he's the first one to set a lap. And let's have a look at Kano's first sector time. Actually, I saw Mick. I didn't even see Mickey come in. So we do have our 12, but you know, as you all know, it is what it is. Let's have a look at Kano's first sector. It is a 28.4. What was Donut Guy? 29.0, so he's 6/10 quicker. And I believe the henchman is on inters. So he doesn't think the rain is gonna be heavy for that long. And across the line, it is a 30.674 to Donut Guy. Let's have a look at Kano's middle sector. It's a 1 minute sector time. Let's have a look. It's a 31.9 to 31.5. He's 4/10 quicker than Donut Guy in the middle sector. And now Kano coming the final two corners, where if we had a bigger grid, it would have been absolute chaos. But I don't think it'll be as chaotic as the rest of the divisions. And Kano goes up with a 30.8, about 8/10 quicker. Yeah, there is 8/10 quicker than Kano. Let's have a look at Mickey. What was Mickey's first sector? It was a 28.0. What was Kano? A 28.4. So Mickey's 4/10 quicker than Kano in the first sector. Let's have a look at this middle sector from X2 Mickey. He's actually on debut. It's a 59.3. That's about 7/10 quicker than Donut Guy. Let's have a look. It's a 31.3. Kano, he was a 31.5, so 2/10. He was 2/10 quicker than Kano. But Mickey, coming across the line, this is looking like a stellar first lap on debut. It's a 29.0. He's 8.5 up on Kano's time. Let's have a look at Gumbo. It's a 28.8. He's about to be slower than Mickey and Kano in the first sector. Piastri out on his first time run. I think Kano's gone for another lap perhaps. Oh, he's about a 10th and a bit down. I think he might be coming in though. I think he's coming in. Yeah, he's coming in. He's boxing. Let's have a look at Piastri's purple middle sector, but I think that's due to Donut Guy's time. And now coming towards this little back straight here, as Phoenix is out. Phoenix looks like Phoenix just retired on track. So yeah, I'm not sure about that. And now Piastri across the line. It's a 29.5. He's half a second behind Mickey's time. Let's have a look at Gumbo. He's coming towards the final corner now. And the rain has eased up here. The rain has definitely eased up here. And he's actually coming into the pits. As Evil Blade is off on his first time run. The henchman is now out there. There's lots of puddles still out on track. Will we see everybody just bolt in for the inters? Henchman is still the only one on the inters on his out lap. Let's just watch this lap if Henchman does indeed stay out here for like sector 1. I think it's just a Ferrari. It's a Ferrari coming out. It's Kato's coming back out on to a set of wets. As Heinz has joined in. So thank you very much, Heinz. So we now have a grid of 13. Oh, it's a little bit tentative. It's a little bit tentative in this first sector. Let's see if it's a 29. Oh, this could be a 29 first sector. It's a 28, 29. Yeah, it's a 29.9, nearly a 30-second first sector. So Inters might not be the tyre of choice at this point in time. The wets might be still the better tyre. Can Heinz set it up? Yeah, I think so. I think so. He might just have to retire once everybody retires. Ping. Yeah, this is not a great first lap. As Gumbo's now on to a set of... Oh, he's gone back to the wets. I think he's just testing the times. As Evil Blade has invalidated his first time run. It's a 1:03.1. So, Henchman, this is not a great first lap. So, the Inters might not be working just yet. As Mickey goes even quicker, 28.3. He's nearly a second quicker than Donut Guy. Yeah, and Henchman's bailed. Henchman has bailed out. Nearly hits the fence. Let's have a look at Kano. Oh, he holds it on. It's raining lightly, but the track must be still a little bit too wet for the enters. In the first sector, he's half a second up. So he'll be ahead of his teammate. Oh, no, he won't. He has done the Kylie Minogue. I'm spinning around. Get out of my way. Let's have a look at Evil Blade's 1 minute .185 is the middle sector. We'll be on track in for the 5 minutes. Alright, War Machine. Literally going to do a 1 lap dash. And Evil Blade across the line. Goes into P4. Hines has not picked his car yet, so he did join. He has just haven't... Oh, there he is. There he is. It's your boy and Gumbo back on track. So Gumbo has come back out onto the set of wets. Piastri is now gonna... He's on inters, but... I don't know, man. The track is drying, but it's not drying quickly enough. We've only got 7 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. 1 lap right along. We'll see. We'll see. And Gumbo, on his first time run, he bailed out on his actual first run. It looks like it's going to be dry as pretty soon. 28.2 first sector. It's not too bad. It's not that bad of a first sector from Gumbo. So the wets are clearly still working. Oh! Gumbo nearly loses it when touching the grass. If it's going to be a dry sprint, dry race, that corner's usually flat out. Yeah, flagged. Oh, it's one of the Ferraris, I think. Oh, Gumbo misses his braking point. Is invalidated. I think Kano pulled off Gumbo. I think he put him off on his line. It's your boy coming after the hairpin. If it's a dry race, that's probably where you see a lot of overtakes mastered, potentially, across the 4 divisions. Not just this one, but across the 4. Mickey on the inters. He's... Oh, Evil Blade! What a voice crack that was. As Nutbot's doing our spectacular thing. If you want to sign up, head to our Discord. And I'm sure one of the admins will be able to help you out, as I'm a little bit busy at the moment. And now, Evil Blade, I'm not sure what his middle sector time was. I do apologise that I missed it. And now, Evil Blade, what's he going to do? Is he going to come in? Yeah, he's coming in. I think he just made a mistake. Henchman out onto the set of wets. Going to finish off his first time run. It's your boy's actually having a P2, so I do apologise that I missed that. And now, Hench goes to the top with a 27.76 quicker than Mickey. Oh, Mickey, you're so fine. Hey, Mickey. And Gumbo has invalidated once again. Hines now out on his first time run. Hines, baked beans. Will he do some baking here in this quality session? Under 5 minutes remaining. We're still waiting for Gumbo, Stroker Race, Walk Machine, Hines, and Birdie to set a lap time. And I like to point out too, we do have more drivers than this. Just they don't show up, which really frustrates. Straight Grace put on the set of softs. I don't think it's time for dries yet, my G. If anything, it's probably yeah. A lot of drivers now starting to come on inters. The 2 Ferrari lads on the inters. Evil Blade's on inters. Mickey is on inters. Bird is out on track on the wet still, so the wets must be just a little bit quicker. Thank you for the follow, LBFC0740. Much appreciate you, my guy. Happy to have you over here at Rapid Racing League. And now Everblade's out on track on the inters, and now Hines will set his first lap. Goes P8. Let's have a look at Piastri. Is this the next lap, or no? It's just a 1 lap thing. So Piastri out on the inters. Let's have a look at the first sector time split. So I got on the a lot of drive. Gumbo goes up into P7 in that Mercedes. Okay, I am fantastic. Let's have a look. It's a second up. So it is definitely time for inters in the final 3 minutes. Birdie needs to come in Birdie needs to put on inters. Hines and Gumbo need to come in and put on inters. But I don't know if they're going to have enough time. Stoke Race has crashed on the soft tyres, which is interesting. No. If anything, I should be in Div 4. But Piastri, purple, middle second. Sorry, I do apologise. I missed how much time he was up by. I know first sector was up by a second. Surely he's beating his current pole lap. And across the line, it's a 26.7, nearly a full second. So it is definitely time for inters. And Piastri does have enough time, but he's got low ERS, so this might be just a cooldown lap. Mickey out on track as well, doing his first time on. Kano goes up into P2 with 1:47 remaining. Gumbo and Hines still out on track. I think they're just trying to get used to it. Show Grace into the pits. I think his qualifying session is done. Oh, Dino Guy's getting a lovely slipstream from Gumbo. I'm surprised Gumbo didn't box, because it's definitely inters weather. Alright. Wow, that glitch is still a thing. Unless he was actually revving. Evil Blade goes to the top with a 26.5. Now this is gonna be interesting with the grid with 50 seconds remaining. Mickey will get another lap in. He goes to the top of a 25.6. So this is War Machine's hot lap. Unfortunately, actually no, we can't do that because there are times coming in. And Kano is pretty much a second up here. So we'll do it for the race claps. And now Kano goes up into P2, but he still has enough time to set a lap. What about Donut Guy? He's 2.2 up here, but it's not enough for P1. Can he get enough time for another lap? He does. He just makes it. What about Gumbo? That's one, and that's it. That's qualifying. He's done. Oh, D. Hines and Stroke Race have missed out. Henchman across the line. P2. And Kano is done. Even Blade is out. It's a boy goes up into P2. Half a tenth. Half a tenth. Let's have a look at the end of War Machine's hot lap. Oh, War Machine, he's made a big mistake. It's not pole, but it's P8. What about Birdie? Piastri now goes to top with a 25.3. Mickey could not improve, but Birdie goes up into P6, and that is it. That is qualifying done. Piastri gets pole position at the death. Mickey on debut gets P2. It's your boy P3. Hendrick P4. Kano P5. Birdie P6. Everblade P7. Donut Guy P8. War Machine P9. Gumbo in P10. And that's on 10. We got Heinz, Stroke Race, and Phoenix. So that is it. That is it. As Kano has retired. So there it is. No one got any grid penalty, so that is fantastic to see. Half a second separate the top 5. 7/10 separates the top 6. So it's going to be competitive. Now we just got to find out what the sprint race weather is going to be. And then we have the main feature. So sprint race up next. 11 laps. The no stop brigade. It's going to be interesting. Let's see who takes the get. Who's going to do it on the soft tires? Who's just going to play safe on the mediums? It's going to be fascinating to see. If it's raining, well, that could spice it up. If it's dry to wet or wet to dry, not sure. And it is so far a dry sprint. Interesting. Yeah, Curtis. All across all divisions, it is the sprint weekend. So, just a reminder, the top 8 all get points. So, whoever finished first gets 8 points. Second gets 7. Third gets 6. Fourth gets 5. Fifth gets 4. 6 gets 3. 7 gets 2. And 8 gets 1 point. Don't forget, the fastest, I think the fastest at that point does count as well. And as we get ready for 5 red lights, it's your boys on the hards. And it's lights out and away we go. And Piastri gets up the line very, very well. Birdie's already up at the P5. Kano's had an absolute shocking start as we go into turn 1. Or the turn 2, I should say. And looks like so far okay as Piastri and Mickey are going at it. Henchman's up at the P3. It's your boy on the hards looking for a move. No, he's just going to hang back. Evil Blade and Donut Guy going at it. Something's happened. I think something's happened to Gumbo. I think he's just lost his back end. And now the Haas of Phoenix going up the inside of Stroke Race and gets the move done for P9. Obviously no points for P9, but now he's got 1 point for Haas. Evil Blade is down into P9. What a start, Henchman now. Hunting down, and Phoenix up at the P7. Kano spun. He's off into the gravel trap. Gumbo has left the session. No, let's get him in. Where is he? There he is. Gamer tag, invite to game. There it is. So Piastri still holds on. The top 3 is so close already. It's a boy struggling on those hards early on. He might think he might have a tie event. It's come the end of this race. but he needs to get within that 1 second mark of that DRS. Don't forget a potential safety car could happen as Henchman and Mickey are going at it. Birdie, I think, no, nothing was happening there, and Henchman's up in the P2, but Mickey's going to go down the inside, is he? No, he backs out of it, and Henchman now takes P2. Now it's the battle. The battle from Australia has resumed. That ended in controversy between the father and the son. Now, will Henchman have his revenge on Piastri? As he goes purple first sector, he is absolutely flying here tonight. He could be the one to watch out for in the main race. Strike Race and Hines are going at it. Nothing doing there. Birdie's still right behind Itchy Boy, but Donut Guy's right there. So Itchy Boy might be doing a team play here for Donut Guy. That could be a warning. Oh, someone spun. Birdie and Itchy Boy spun. Birdie and Itchy Boy. Phoenix up in the P5. Whoa. What a start from the Haasman. Strike Race up in the P7. Heinz down in the P10. This is going to be absolute chaotic. Between now Itchy Boy's got Stroke Race. He's still got a point. Can he keep that point for the Aston Martin team? Goes down the inside, does Birdie. I think Stroke Race just led him through. And now Henchman is right. He's set the fast lap of the race with a 19.3. Mickey falling a little bit behind. And now DRS is now in there with the yellow flag. Sector 3. Oh, it's Stroke Race. Stroke Race has spun. Stroke Race has spun. That is not what you want to see. And Gumbo still has not come back into the lobby yet. Game fully went off. Okay, let me know if you can get back in. I did send you an invite, so I'll send you another one when need be. Phoenix is absolutely on it. He's looking for a P4, and War Machine's down in the P12. It's not been great for the Aston Martin team here this weekend. Don't worry. Just concentrate on the race. There he is. Gumbo has rejoined. So that is fantastic news. Phoenix now troubling Donut Guy. And Mickey's out to the 1 second mark, but the Henchman and Piastri battle is resuming. Donut Guy now has a 3 second time penalty. That is not what he needs. He could fall. Oh, Piastri now has a 3 second time penalty. Oh, this is now going to open up if there's a safety car in this race. He is going to be absolutely falling down by the wayside. And now Henchman, he's going to make the move, is he? Yes, he is. And he's done it just before the braking zone. And now Piastri, it looks like Piastri is just struggling on those medium tyres. He might have put on a wet setup. I think the Henchman might have put on a dry. And I think Piastri's put on a wet, and Piastri's already a second behind. Now Mickey's putting the pressure on. I think most of these drivers have put a wet setup on for the rain. As Gumbo's back into his seat, which is fantastic to see. Lovely jubbly. Oh, the Henchman now has a 3 second time penalty. Well, Mickey's in prime position because everybody around him has a 3 second penalty. The front two have, and P4 has one, so he is calm, but he's going to overtake. Piastri, is he? No. He backs out of it. What a story for the Alpine team if they can get their first, I think it's their first points of the season. And Mickey has made the pass for Piastri. Yellow flag sector 3. Gumbo has retired from the session. Hines is there. It's a safety car. Oh, Kano now has a time penalty. Now, will we see everybody box in for the soft tyres to go to? Well, let's have a look at War Machine. It's soft tyres for War Machine. And I'm thinking Stroke Race is going to do the same. Will Hines box in for the softs? No, he's going to continue on. But War Machine on the softs could be very, very dangerous come the end of this race. Now, who is going to box? Who is also going to box in for the soft tyres as well? Both Aston Martins have done it. Gumbo P30, it's not a... Honestly, starting at the pack, it's not that bad. Especially at a track like this where the first corner is literally the chicane. So what does Henchman do? Does he box? I think Mickey might just want to stay out. Or does he follow? Henchman is in. Piastri is also in. Do not speed, lads. What about Donegal? He's in. What about Phoenix? Phoenix box. Evil Blade's in. It's your boy. He's coming. No, he's not. He's staying out. That is interesting. Yeah, everybody coming in for the softs. But It's Your Boy has stayed out on the hards. And Kato's back in. He served his 5 seconds, and now he's on the softs. Hines also stays out on the mediums. He's probably thinking there might be some more chaos come the end of this race. Evil Blade's not. He needs to pick up the pace just a little bit to catch up to Phoenix. And he's actually just done that, which is lovely jubbly. War Machine could be a factor here. Could get himself a P8. A 1 point for the Aston Martin team. You don't want to hear that. So we're going to have 4 racing laps once the rest of the grid catches up. And Birdie's in. Well, everybody has abundance of soft tyres, so... Mate, oh, he's got front wing. Maybe they didn't change it. Maybe he must have gotten it recently. He surely must have gotten it recently. And he'll be at the back. So he'll be out of the chaos. So Hines has now got that 1 point. War Machine and Pete 9 right behind him on the softs. So that could be the battle to watch with Stoke Race as well. Front wing damage. Ah, I see. Bulls 7th and 8th, so they'll get a handy 3 points straight off the bat. 2 and 1 equals 3. Oh my god, Curtis. No. No. So I'm fully expecting the safety car will be in this lap because Birdie will be catching up to the pack pretty quickly. Yep, there it is. So Birdie has caught up. And now it's your boy versus Henchman. Well, it's your boy against the rest of the field because he's on hards. Everyone else is on softs except for Hines is on mediums. But the saving grace with Itchy Boy, he does not have a penalty. Henchman does, Piastri does, and Donut Guy does. But Mickey does not have a time penalty next to his name. So when does Itchy Boy go? And it's green flag racing. There's already going to be a 3 wide moment, is there? It's 2 wide. between Donegal and Piastri. Phoenix is going to go to the inside of Piastri and gets the move done. He's got the move done, and Itchy Boy holds on. Stoke Race has a time penalty. Kano down in the P11. Still, and Itchy Boy still holds on for that P1. This is for pole position, by the way. Do not forget. Mickey needs to make some overtakes as very, very quickly. Is that a guy really hounding the back of that Alpine? If I'm Mickey, I'm probably not going to fight too hard. With 4 laps to go, Henchman with the better tyres, the better grip. And Phoenix is now outside of his... Oh, there it is! Itchy Boy now has a time penalty. That is certainly not what he needs. As Birdie overtakes Stoke Race. And now Mickey, he can just... Oh, no, he won't! Oh, my God, that's a big crash! There is a big crash! Oh, dear. I caught the back end of it. I think Donegal just missed his braking point. And I think the Haas driver of Phoenix... Yeah, he's got no wing. He's got no wing. And Donegal is also in. Even Blade's up in the P4. This could be for a second row start for Evil Blade. And he's got the move done. DRS will be enabled at the end of this lap. And the front two are still going on like last night's pizza. And Itchy Boy's just going to use the henchman to drag him away from Evil Blade. War Machine's up in the P5. Phoenix has stayed out. He has stayed out with the no front wing brigade. It's going to be an absolute car park. It's going to be like the Westfield Shopping Centre car park on a weekday. On a weekend, I should say. And War Machine could he get himself a top 4, second row of the grid for War Machine. I think he might get that anyway with Piastri's time penalty. And Birdie has spun as well. We're going to go on to the second last lap of this sprint race. And it's been chaotic from the get-go. There it is. The DRS is now enabled, but it'll be effective for the last lap. If Itchy Boy can stay within that 3-second threshold. War Machine's now struggling. Oh, Kano and Mickey. Oh, Mickey backs out of it. He backs out of it. Phoenix doing a spectacular job here, trying to hold on. He's lost the rear end. Stoke Race and Hines now. This is for 1 point, by the way. This is for 1 point, and Phoenix down the inside. I think that could be a little bit of lag, and Birdie's going to enjoy this, but Stoke Race does have a time penalty, so Hines is in prime position to keep that P8, and Red Bull will be getting some decent points here tonight. I get 5 for Evil Blade and 1 for Hines, so it's 6 points off the... Oh, Hines is the back end, but Stoke Race is on his case. Birdie makes the move onto Phoenix. He was doing so well. Your flag, I think it's Donegal. He's made a mistake as Kano's overtaken War Machine. Oh! And there is Phoenix, and Phoenix overtakes War Machine. Stoke Race and Birdie are going at it like last night's pizza as well. Donegal is out as we on to the final lap of this race, and Itchy Boy has stayed within that DRS. Piastri is doing his absolute best. As Kano and Mickey are going at it, if War Machine plays his smart, he'll still get himself a top 5 for the main race. And Birdie's got Hines. Oh, it's a last lap overtake. What can Itchy Boy do? Can he send it on Henchman for pole position? I don't think so. Mickey is still holding on for dear life. You're like sector 2. Oh, it's Stroke Race. Stroke Race will be starting P. Oh, Hines now has a time penalty. That is not what he needs. So he will be starting in P10 if he can gap Phoenix by another second and a bit. But with the front wing. But Henchman is going to win the sprint race. It's your boy gets P2. Piastri will finish P3. But Evil Blade will start P3. Piastri down to P4. Kano P5. Mickey P6. War Machine gets P7. And Aston Martin's first points. Birdie gets P8. Heinz gets P9. And Phoenix will get P10. And Stroke Race will start in P11. What a sprint race that was. The lads putting up a show for us. Over the game goes the Phoenix. Yeah, despite it, you know, having the low numbers, that was actually pretty decent. So Henchman will get pole and 8 championship points for the AlphaTauri team. Each boy gets P2. As I said, there it is. So I wonder if he got fast lap. I think it's a 19.3 from the Hench. Yeah, fast lap point does not count. So now we'll move on to the main race. 32 laps of this Imloa GP. Will we see it rain? Will we see it dry? Will we see both? Well, there we go. Chat, I don't want to know what the weather is. We like to be surprised. Well, it's raining. Now, the question is it full wets or is it going to be inters? That is the question, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you to the 14 viewers. Much appreciated. I'm sure most of them are the drivers. But still, thank you for tuning in. I don't want to be at the back. Well, you can watch the chaos unfold. Alright, here we go. It's full wets. And it's lights out and away we go. So there it is. So we might see wets to inters. And Henchman gets off the line very, very well. No, he doesn't. Even Blades up at the P1. What a start for the Red Bull man. It's your boy's off. He's got front wing damage earlier on. Kano now takes the lead. No, it's your boy. Even Blade has spun. Kano now leads. Henchman's P2. Piastri's up at the P3. So this is where he's going to shine. Mickey's up at the P4. Birdie's up at the P5. It's your boy P6. Heinz is in P7. Stroke Race PS. Phoenix P9. Gumbo P10. Everblade P11. Donegal P12. And War Machine in P13. So, lap 1 drama. Everblade is now out. Is that a safety car? It's a lap 1 safety car. But it's not the traditional or the glitchy lap 1 safety car. It's an actual lap 1 safety car. It's such a shame. Such a shame for Evil Blade. Such a shame. Oh dear, oh dear. This could have been big. Oh, now Kano's left the session. Let's get him back in. Gamer card. Invite. Invite to game. So I sent him an invite. Now, it's that one obviously, so we might see some in. Oh, that there, it's your boy has no front wing. It's your boy has no front wing, so he's definitely boxing. So will he be the first one to take a gamble on the inters? Evlade's left the session. He has thrown his Xbox into the Pacific Ocean. And Kana has rejoined. Oh, Phoenix now has a time penalty. And oh, both the clowns have to stack. Now, who is going to take the gamble for... Nah, it's your boys, definitely not. Who's gambling on the Inters? Phoenix is not. Donut Guy is not. And War Machine is not. It's just a tire change for War Machine, which is interesting. Hopefully Kato can get into his car. Oh, Donut Guy's left the station. So I said, oh, Phoenix does have a time penalty. Oh, yeah, it's a 5 seconds for speeding, so he will have to serve that. I don't think he's going to... I don't think 30 laps on the wets he's going to be good. He might struggle a little bit. And if the rain gets lighter, which it looks like it has... So, a couple of people having some internet issues. Oh, Phoenix now has a time penalty. Donut Guy has joined, and I think Kano has rejoined as well. Oh, wow. Wow. Honestly, I don't know. I do not know. Hasn't told me anything. Well, while we're on the safety car, let's do some promotional work. So, Rapid Wrestling Aus Div 2 tomorrow night with Mr. Kahoot and Noodles. That's gonna be fire. Here at Imloa, the Sprint weekend. Rapid Wrestling Aus Div 1 Tuesday night, 8:30, with the one, the only Mr. Pajala. And then Rapid Racing Aus Div 3 on Wednesday night with Noodles and I believe Jishway. So I believe Jishway is now going to do Div 3 full time is what I'm guessing. Oh dear. Not sure what Kano was trying to do there. But it's now Green Flag Racing and Kano's pulled out a second gap already. It's your boys now joining his drive-through. Oh, there's going to be chaos, is there? Oh, Bernie backs out of it. But Hines is right there. Kano gets a 3-second time, but that is not what he needs. And Phoenix and Gumbo are squabbling at it. Donut Guy's lagging a little bit. Stroke race up in the P10 here. Both Ashtons could get themselves in the points. Oh, Gumbo's been spun. But someone else does have front wing damage. It's Henchman's... Oh, Kano's off into the sunset. I have no idea what Kano's doing. What is he doing? Oh, Cirque Race has spun. I don't know. Well, he's out. And it's another safety car. Well, that is interesting. Oh, Showgrace now has himself a drive-through penalty. I'm literally scared to check the chat. If one of the admins were watching, please let us know. And no, and the Inter's still not seen the tyre choice. Donut guy is in. Oh, I think Phoenix got caught up in another incident. I think, yeah, Donut guy was the one that had the front wing damage. Oh, excuse me. So it's a second safety car in 5 laps. I had no idea what Kano was doing. Like I said, I'm actually scared to check the chat. By the way, War Machine up in the P7, Stroke Race P9, so double points for the Aston Martin. One more DNF and everybody's guaranteed at least a point. Hines up in the P5, doing very, very well in that Red Bull. Mickey, P4. So I think Henchman's got both a dry and the wet setup on. That's working well for him. Piastri definitely just has a wet setup, but Henchman's just pulling away. And then we got Stroke Race Itch Boy Donut Guy to come to catch up to this, to the pack. So, if I'm somewhat at the back here... Oh, it's your boys overtaking Stroke Race. I think Stroke Race might have had a spin. Yeah, because Donut Guy's caught up to these two massively. If I'm one of these three, do I chance it on the Inters? Oh, Stroke Race just that. What is Stroke Race doing? He must have a Delta. Does he have a Delta? Nah, surely. There's nothing on the wheel that suggests that he has a Delta. Honestly, I don't know. Glitched. Well, that's just fantastic. We had 19 viewers. Thank you, one and all, for tuning in. I do apologise for the loading up. I am trying my absolute best to get everybody in, but it's always the same people that miss. So, look, I need to have a word with those drivers and find out what the situation is, because we can't be having that. You signed up. I even told you when I was assigning you cars what day and time it was, but yet the same people have not shown up. So hardware and internet issues was what was happening with Kano. So that clears it up, and now we're going to go for some green flag racing, and here we go. Henchman's already got a 7/10 gap out to Piastri, and 2 McLarens at the back. Stroke Race is into the pits for some reason. Oh, he's doing his drive-through. Yeah, he's doing drive-through. I totally forgot about that. And now Piastri still behind, and Henschman's just growing that gap out. In the top 5, Phoenix has had a shocking restart. War Machine goes to the inside, is he? Oh, what a move from War Machine! Up into P6. What a move from the Aston Martin man. Phoenix does have a time penalty. What a move. Thank you. Oh, come on, Nicky, says LBFC. Their left back football club, I assume. Yeah, Mickey on debut up into P4. Piastri's 1.2 behind Henchman, and Piastri's making a lot of mistakes. Can Birdie take advantage of it? No, he can't. No, he can't. War Machine's absolutely catching Heinz right about now. Could War Machine get himself a top 5? Yeah, it was. Oh, nice. And both McLarens. Oh, both McLarens have collided. Oh, no, Donut Guy's just spun. Donut Guy's just spun. I thought something else happened. And now Birdie Mickey absolutely putting the pressure onto Piastri's henchman. Sets the fast up of the race with a 30.405. And now Mickey's just falling a little bit behind. He's probably just going to wait and see what Birdie does. There's no DRS. Don't forget there's Donut Guy is into the pits. Probably, maybe Inters. Maybe it could be an Inters gamble. The rain looks like it's actually coming down a little bit harder. As Piastri's now trying to get to the rhythm. And Itchy Boy is out. Oh my god, it's a third safety car. Lads, we have 13. We have 13. Why are there 3 safety cars in 8 laps? I'm almost tempted just to let the lads know I'll turn off the safety car so you don't deliberately crash. Well, Donut Guy's taking the gamble. Henchman's in. Oh, he's got to drive through for speeding. Oh, Henchman is on the wets. Mickey's on the inters. Heinz up into P3, ladies and gentlemen. Heinz is up into P3. What a lad. Oh, Phoenix is at the session. More machine people he could get onto the podium. Everybody's guaranteed at least 1 point now. Excavate King of Bottling. Oh wow, the Bants. Will Stroke Race come in for the Inters, I wonder? He's got 5 seconds. He can serve that 5 seconds now. You know, it's not a. I don't think it's a bad strategy for Stroke Race to come in now, box for the Inters, serve that penalty. I mean, yeah, he'll be behind Donut Guy, but you'll be in P10. You're still in the points. Oh, Birdie's now in. He's going to come in. Phoenix Ghost Car's coming in. Hench is now coming in. If I'm Stroke Race, I'm boxing for the Inters. You have to. Yeah, there we go. It's the next line, Stroke Race. Yeah, it's this one. So yeah, Stroke Race absolutely has heard my cries, and Phoenix's Ghoster Car has boxed for the wets. Oh no, Stroke Race is boxing for the wets as well. Oh no, Stroke Race, why? Oh no, Stroke Race, what have you done? It should have been Inters. Everything's whatever going on. Evan comes doing a great job. Go the hench. Much appreciate you, my guy. Usually I have a co-commentator, but he's left me for Div 3 for some reason. Even though he and I are the Div 4 admins. 20 viewers for Div 4. Get in there, lads. Get in there. Pop the champagnes. Thank you ever so much for tuning in. I do apologise once again for the low numbers, but I'm literally trying to get these drivers into the lobby, but they're not joining. And not gonna lie, it is very it is frustrating. It is absolutely not motivating at all to do this. Not gonna lie. It is so unmotivating. And I'm pretty sure most of these drivers feel the same way. I just hope we don't have an Australia situation where like 5 people finished. And you know what? OCE T2 is about to get underway soon, and we're only on lap 11. We've had 3 safety cars. Oh dear. T2, it is Kahoot for OCE. T2. No. Kahoot, I think it's good in Ping doing T2 or just Kahoot by himself. Safety car in his lap. We were trying not to, you know, go over each other, but obviously it is a sprint weekend. And this is the 3rd safety car in 11 laps. So, not much we can do, which is a shame, but you know, it's going to happen. And after this, we will raid the OCE Twitch, get everybody over there, make both leagues, because we're both partner leagues. Get everybody strong. Make both leagues stronger. So Piastri is going to lead us off. Hines is up in the P2 here, and Piastri's got a 2nd gap already. Gumbo up into P4. War Machine. Oh, War Machine's lost it on the restart. War Machine has lost it on the restart. Oh dear, that is a massive bottle from the Aston Martin. Hines, Donut Guy, and the Henry's on his drive-through. So Donut Guy and Hines are in for the Inters. Oh dear, that is not what he needs. Now Mickey up in the P3, Gumbo's up in the P2 here, but he's going to be a little bit slow on those wets. I think the Inters might be the tyre of choice. I think the Inters are the tyre of choice here. Although Circra's up in the P6 here. What one? Yeah. And I did lower the AI difficulty for this division, so the AI is not that OP against a couple of these drivers. Come on, Shargaze, you can get that. You can get Phoenix. I believe you can get Phoenix's Ghoster car. And Piastri's pulled out a 4-second gap, so this is huge. And he's going to stay out for another lap, so the Inter's not going to be on for Piastri, neither Gumbo. It's a 2-4 for the Mercedes lads too, by the way. This could be huge in context of the constructors. Only one Ferrari, 2 Mercedes, 20 laps to go. And War Machine's in. And he's going on to a set of Inters. As Mickey's hounding Gumbo Kebab right here. Gumbo doing very, very well. The wets might be just a little bit quicker than the Inters. Just watching this battle for 8th and 9th. And the other guy pulls out a gap. And now Mickey and Gumbo battling out for P2 here. Now will Gumbo try and do the ultimate teammate and back up Mickey into Birdie, so Birdie can make a play for that P2 spot? That is what Birdie's trying to do. He's trying to get within that 1 second mark, but Mickey with the ERS, Gumbo with his ERS, he's got way more ERS. They're going to go side by side. Henchman got a 3-second time penalty. That is not what he wants, and Gumbo's outbroken himself. He's outbroken himself. Now, would he let his teammate through? Yes, he does. He pulls out. He pulls out, but still a 3-4 for the Mercs. This could be huge for them. Or it could be even more, because Piastri will need to pit. He'll come out roughly P6. Maybe even more. War Machine currently in P10. He is 7.5 seconds behind the Hench. And he's trying his absolute hard out here. So the gaps have just spread out a little bit, so we'll give Piastri some screen time, and we'll have a look at the rest of it a little bit later on. So Mickey 2.7 now, so the gap is coming down. So the Inters are the tyre to be on, and Piastri is now in. Piastri is now in. Yeah, Mickey sets the fast lap, and Gumbo stays out. Now, is Gumbo going to try and do the wet tyres to dry tyres? That is the question. Can Gumbo do that strat? Notice everyone else. Yeah, Donut Guy did leave, and Phoenix left, but Donut Guy has come back, but Phoenix hasn't returned. Let me send him another invite. And Birdie's 1.8 behind Mickey here. Something. So, oh, Hines has spun! Hines has spun! No! Oh. That's a reset. Oh, Heinz. No. No, that's not what he needs. Your car's out. Your car's out, Kano. That's Piastri's car that you can see. So I'm not sure. Oh, henchman! Oh, that is not a good chicane. So we do have a battle on 4P7, but henchman does have a time penalty. What is it? It's a 3-seconder. Yes, it is. See, that's 10 seconds. Yeah, on my end. Ah. I think it's probably your internet, Kano. Where is it on track? Kano. Oh, Heinz has got a 5-second penalty. I think he might have got rear wing damage because of that. Let's have a look at this battle, and the gap between Mickey and Birdie is still hovering about that 1.92 second mark. And Gumbo Phoenix Stroke Race doing absolutely bitsy, or Gumbo Stroke Race at least anyway. Phoenix is a ghosted car. Oh, that's Phoenix's car. In P4, as you can see. Yeah, Kano, your game has glitched massively. Henchman is down in P8. Oh, Donegon has a 3-second timer, so this is now going to be huge for the Henchman. Piastri fastest lap of the race so far. Oh my god, the rev engine for the Honda is absolutely screeching. Piastri's right behind. Stroke Race, that could be an easy overtake. I'm surprised Stroke Race has not caught up to Phoenix. Oh, there we go. Stroke Race has spun. So now this is going to be for even more points between Donegal and the Henchman. And Donegal still holding on to that P7. And Stroke Race has now got going. But he's going to have two fast inter runners next to him. Well, if there's a late race safety car, Pajala. And Donegal does get ahead of Stroke Race. Will Henchman needs to get ahead. This is an opportunity for Donegal to pull away. Oh, Henchman's getting a little bit frustrated. He just needs to stay calm, and the race will come to him. He'll overtake him. He late braking and gets him for P7. Stroke Race now has another time penalty, and now Donegal has a second gap up on the Henchman, so that is huge. That is now huge for Donegal. He's 12 seconds behind Piastri now. So once Piastri overtakes Felix, the top four won't have a penalty. So this is a ghosted car. I've invited him twice. Yep. Well, we had 4 in 11 laps, Pajala. No, not 4. We had 3 in 11 laps. So we haven't had one for 6 laps. So that is fantastic. And Mickey's just put out the gap to 3.7 to I'm a Bird. So can Mickey win on debut here? He's actually going quicker in the middle sector. And Henchman's under a second, but once again, no DRS. This is absolutely killing the Henchman. Let's just have a look. So 3 seconds all around step behind with a 5-second penalty. We want to save the car, maybe... Oh, Gumbo's now in. Gumbo, he's had enough of those wet tires, and it's enters. So he couldn't make it to the dry period on the one set, and now he'll come out in P5, clear air, on the freshest set of enters. Donut Guy and Henchman. Oh, this is going to be close. This is going to be close. Oh, Gumbo is out. Behind these two. Different can't talk. Yeah. Just look at what happened last week as Piastri eventually overtakes him. And Stroke Race is in the pits for those inters. For another set of inters. But he did get a 5-second time penalty as well. 14 seconds is the gap between Donut Guy and Phoenix. Whatever get Phoenix will be moving down. We'll get a DSQ. He did do the sprint. He hasn't done the main feature race. So I'm not sure how that's going to work. I think... Did he get... I don't think he got points in the sprint. Yeah, no. He started outside the 10, I think. But these two are still going at it. What a battle for 5th and 6th. Both have penalties. But this is technically for 4th and 5th. Henchman's really pushing Phoenix through that chicane. And Gumbo's not that far. If he can get within that 3-second threshold, he could get himself into this battle. Just can't afford to get a time penalty. Oh, there's contact! And Kano... Oh, how did he not DNF from that? And the henchman's looking for the under and over. And Donut Guy's doing a little bit of weaving here, which is a big no-no. Oh, henchman, 3-second time penalty. That is not what he needed. And Heinz and Stroke Race were going at it for 9th and 10th. Hence, you just gotta keep calm, keep cool. I think the inters are starting to wear out just that little bit. Just that little bit, my bit. How are you typing and driving at the same time? You should not be typing in the chat. And the Heinz Stroke Race absolutely gonna go back for round 2 at that corner once again. We'll have a look at it. And nothing doing there. Oh, Heinz has got himself another time penalty. They're both on 8 seconds, but Heinz does have a 10-second post-race, so that is not what he needs. And these two are catching up to Phoenix's ghosted car. The gap was 14, it's now 10 seconds. Probably. Oh, henchman down the. Oh! Oh, dear! Oh! Well, that is not how it was meant to happen. I think Henchman's just feeling a little bit frustrated, being stuck behind that McLaren. And we'll have 10 racing laps to go. Actually, it's 11 laps. 11 laps to go. There's still time for a big boy safety car. And don't forget, could we see the dry tyres? The rain has eased off. And there is a dry line, a little bit of a dry line starting to form. It is raining just a little bit, but not as heavy as it once was. It's like a sheen colour. And we all know how the rain works on this game. You can stay on the inters just for that little bit longer. Oh, Stroke Race has another time penalty. So that still kind of helps out Hines. Hines just... Oh, there it is. There's the mistake from Stroke Race. And Hines says, thank you very much. I will take P9 and a bag of potato chips to the supermarket with me. Oh, there's the fries he's saying. And Hines says, thank you very much. And Stroke Race is in. Stroke Race is in. He's done 3 laps on the inters. And it's he's getting rid of 5 seconds. So... Gumbo's... He's struggling on these inters here. I thought he'd be flying to catch up to the henchman, donut guy, and the like. Because he's in... Technically, he's in the battle for P4 here. Just struggling on the inters. On the wets, he was flying. Oh, Stroke Race corner cards. Oh, you got blue flags. He's got more blue flags, and these two are catching up to Phoenix's Ghost here. And unfortunately, the field has spread out once again. Now, guys, 4 tenths up in the middle sector here. So the track is getting quicker and drier. Who is going to be the first one to blink for the dries if we get to that stage? We've had 3 safety cars. And 6 tenths up on his PB, a 29.5 for Donut Guy. What is the fastest lap? 28.4 is the fastest lap so far. Oh. Interval. Oh, and Henchman has caught back up to Donut Guy. But Donut Guy's also... Oh, Henchman's got another time penalty. Oh, he is going to throw his Xbox out onto the Pacific Highway and let a truck steam on it. Mickey says the fast lap with a 28.207. And Donut Guy up at the P4. Henchman will get P5, you would think, eventually. Oh, that's a big corner cut. And Piastri sets the fast lap with a 27.8. So now he's starting to get a wriggle on. If Mickey were the pit, he'll come out in P3. Oh my god! There is more contact between Donut Guy and the henchman once again! Oh, the hench! He's absolutely fuming! Oh, there's more contact between the two! And he's now finally ahead! Oh, that battle has been going on virtually all race. 14 laps since the last safety car came in. Those two have been battling it out. And now the Hench has some clear air ahead. Or he has Stroke Race, but he'll Ghost. And Piastri setting the fastest lap again. So Mickey and Piastri are trading fastest laps. Yeah, look, there were a little bit of incidences, but overall I think it was a good battle between those two. I could be wrong. Oh, Stroke Race, trying to get out of the way, gets a 3-second time penalty. Oh dear, well Heinz, even with that 10 seconds, he'll finish in P9. Still waiting for that safety car. A late race safety car, cool. Oh, you're like sector 1, Stroke Race has spun. It's a virtual, will it turn into a full course? No, it's only a VSC. But Heinz is in. Oh, Heinz has got another speeding penalty. What's going on, McPing? What's going on? Chat. Oh, shit. Okay. You know what? We do have a hot lap request for War Machine, so I'm going to be quiet for this entire lap of War Machine. Alright, there's the hot lap request done for War Machine. I am back. Oh, Piastri has got himself a time penalty. He's only got 3 seconds, but. So I think he'll be safely into P3. 24 seconds ahead of the Hench. So it's still dry. Still wet, sorry. Mickey's just going to win this race. Birdie will get P2. Gumbo will get a top 6. Heinz has got himself another time penalty. And Piastri, another fastest lap. So the times are coming in, or coming down quicker. I think Gumbo was too late with his inter-run. There's the penalty situation, gaps to leaders. So the field has spread out, unfortunately. So Mickey going to win this race by a comfortable margin with 4 laps to go. "22 viewers for the Div 4 side. Absolute scenes. Thank you ever so much for tuning in. Give us a follow. Helps us out. If you want to subscribe, also subscribe to our YouTube channel, as well as all the live stream races will be up onto the YouTube whenever they get posted. Usually, well, early morning my time. And you know, we'll get some screen time to Mickey. Haven't shown much of Mickey recently. You know, like sector 3, Henchman, 3-second time penalty, and I think someone else has had a moment. Oh, Gumbo now has a time penalty. Henchman has 12 seconds. That is not what he needed. Oh, Henchman has got himself a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. As we're on lap 30 of 30 of 32, but it's going to be 31 of 32. 2 laps to go. We'll quickly get the top 3 in for a chat, and then we'll raid the OCE stream when that goes live. Tell them I said hello. Tell them Rapper said hello. And go watch the tier 2 action over there, because that is going to be fantastic to watch. Piastri, another fastest lap. 26.6, and obviously we're not going to see the dry tyres, so the drivers lied to me. The drivers have lied to me, saying it was going to be dry, but no, it's wet. So only Mickey and Birdie, the only 2 without a time penalty. It's such a shame, really, because not the fact that they don't need to without a penalty, but the rest of the field. I was hoping for a closer battle, considering what happened in the sprint. But it is wet, so I can understand why there's been a lot of mistakes and incidents. Because in the dry, it was fantastic racing. So, Mickey will be starting the final lap of this race. It's been a good race from the LP man on debut. He had a fantastic start off the 5 red lights. He's had a fantastic safety car restarts. Went on to the inters early and he's never looked back. He's looked after those tyres a long time. Let's just have a look at the tyres. 23 laps. It will be 24 laps once he crosses the line. Don't forget, Phoenix will be DSQ'd as he's been ghosted this entire race. So Hansch will get P7, Heinz will get P8, and Stroke Race will get P9. It's just the way it is, unfortunately. But Mickey coming towards... No. Mickey coming towards the second sector time split. Is he up on his time? He's just down on his time, and he's going ever more quicker. But in the final sector comes X2 Mickey on debut. Gonna come towards the final 2 corners. Henchman with the fastest lap point. Will Mickey grab it? And across the line, he's going to win the Imloa Grand Prix. There it is. Birdie will come home in a very respectable P2. I think that's his first points of the season. And Piastri will get P3 in the end. There it is. Ferrari get P3. Donut Guy in the end will get P4. Gumbo will get himself a top 5 finish. He has had a fantastic start to the season, if I do say so myself. With the 1 DNF that coming last week at Australia. Hines has a 5-second penalty. He is done. Stroke race P10. He is done. 10 seconds. So Hines will stay. Well, he'll stay P9, but really it'll be P8. Gumbo coming across the line, and that is a P5. Well done. War Machine will get P6 in the end. Henchman will stay in P7. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. So Phoenix will be DSQ'd. So, Heinz and Stroke Race and whoever's behind, and I think War Machine will get. We will get the podium celebrations, get the top 3 in, and then we'll raid the OCE T2 stream, which is now on. If we can get there. Absolute bants. This is. Oh, there we go. There we go. On debut as well, wins the Imola Grand Prix. I think next week is Spain. Or is it? Oh, no. I think it's Miami's next week. Miami is next week. Well, that is going to be fascinating to watch. If we get a decent grid, next week, that is going to be fascinating to watch. I do believe it is Miami next week. If I'm wrong, I do apologise. I'm sure Kahoot will let me know in the Discord. So there it is. There. Let me just invite him again if I forgot. So there is the weekend results. Everybody gets a point. Everybody gets a point. War Machine beats Gumbo. Hamstring did get past that point. There are the results. Oh. Fuck. Let's see if they're one's in. Let's see if we can get the other 2 in. For a quick chat. Where is Mickey? And now we're just waiting on Mickey. Oh, Mickey doesn't mind. Oh, okay, that is unfortunate. But alright, we'll start with P3 bang, Piastri, mate. That was certainly interesting.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know what to say really. It was, to be fair, you know, I got hit by Bird, which he said sorry for, which is all good. And I thought, well, geez, what to do now? And I thought I'll stay out in the wets and see how it was, and then they just fell off because it wasn't wet enough, so I dipped in, put the inters on, and crawled back a 20-second gap to bird in the amount of time that I did. That I'm to 8 tenths. I'm quite happy with that. Like, a couple more laps, and I would have definitely been able to pass birdie and probably gap him by 3 seconds. But no, it was a good race. Congratulations to Mickey. As much as it hurts me to say that because he's quick, but looks like me and Kano have got some competition here.
Yeah, I mean, well, if Birdie shows up every week, he might give you some more competition as well.
Hey, it's good.
Wow.
Good. The kid's getting quicker. He didn't know that there was a race on really, or he didn't realise the time until I spammed him with about 30 party invites. He's like, oh shit. So he's gonna all thank me for him showing up.
Well, Miami's next week. What do you think of that track?
I can't swear, can I?
No.
Fire truck shit. There's your answer.
I agree.
Well, GG's on another podium. I think you now take the lead in the Drivers' Championship. I mean...
Yeah. Constructors, with the constructors, I'm just saying, like, fuck. Oh, oops. My bad. But yeah. Yeah, it should, but, still plenty of races to go. If there's a day change, or who knows. We'll see.
Yeah. Well, GG's on a very good P3. We move on to P2, man. Birdie, well, you were like 3 minutes late, but you got a P2 in the end.
Did. Of course, thanks to Yastri that I actually got into the lobby. Again.
Well, I did ping you in the Discord like 17 times.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I wasn't on my phone. I didn't get to see. But not much happened to me in that race. It was quite quiet at the end. My tyres were very near puncture territory. I think they were at 83% at the end. So, of course, I was getting a little bit scared, but thankfully they held off. And I'll definitely take a podium in the first race that I was actually here.
Well, hopefully you'll be in for the rest of the season.
I should be.
Should be. Obviously we know about your thoughts about Miami next week.
Yeah, but I do not like that track at all. Like, terrible track. But we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, well, Gumbo desperately needs your help for the Constructors battle. Maybe a fight for P2 is on the cards.
Yeah, I'll definitely take a P2, and thankfully he got a nice result, and I think he got P5 in the end, P6,
yeah,
down there.
I think P5 he got.
Yeah,
I think.
Congrats to him, and it's good constructors points.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. Thank you ever so much for tuning in. We had a peak of 22 for Div 4, or 22 viewers for Div 4, which is a godsend despite the low numbers. Obviously, I will try again next week. If there's a day change, I'm sure one of the commentators will announce it on stream. But, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. We're going to go raid the OCE. Yep, there it is. The OCE Tier 2 race, which is just underway. Or they're in qualifying. They're at Jeddah. And until next time, it is goodbye. And we'll see you all next week for Miami. Ciao.